And a good evening to you on this 15th of April, 2026, 1818, 6:18 in the PM from Singapore. Um, Welcome to my liminal space here on the World Wide Web. As I try Lords of the Fallen, I'm just kind of quickly looking over the privacy stuff here. I have no background with this game, the original game. Um, the second one really isn't on my radar, but it is included in PlayStation Plus this month. So I thought, what the heck? I will give it a try. Provide. Always read these. If you blindly click on them, you are setting yourself up for some stuff. So it says here, subsection 4, in the absence of specific legal provisions or contractual obligations, the basic period of storing data to keep records and other documentary evidence drawn up during the performance of the contract is not more than 10 years. Um, what does that mean? Is it 9 years, 364 days? Because that's a pretty long time. Um, how do they share our data? Hosting services, that's kind of reasonable. Uh, Entities implementing. See, this is the problem now, is that you just can't enjoy a game anymore. You never own your game. I want to decline this. Hmm. You have to accept. Hmm. I wonder if I played an offline version. Because if you're playing offline, I might try that a little bit later. Load it up on one of my other profiles, disconnect, and see, because if I'm not using any of the online services, I mean, I could still agree to it, but I don't know. This is all so suspicious to me. Um, so they keep all of your data in Warsaw, which is actually better, at least. I'd rather have my data be stored in the EU than in the United States. Hmm. It's not terribly egregious. I don't really like the access logs and keeping my information for not more than 10 years. The sharing with third parties is not too terrible, but I feel like we need some sort of legislation or something, some sort of players' bill of rights that says, okay, if you buy a game, you don't agree to the privacy policy, then you can still play the game, as long as it's not an online-only game, but you can still play the game. But if you don't agree to the privacy policy, then you don't have access to certain features in the game. Because I understand if your game has online features, and it seems like that's mostly the case. Like when I played Stellar Blade, I didn't have to accept any of this stuff. But if I am correct, um, the EULA. See, this is the part that basically says you do not own your game. We are buying a license to play the game. This license is for your personal use for entertainment purposes only, which means you are not authorized to give, sell, lend, gift, or assign sublicense or otherwise transfer the game to someone else, or offer the game for use in a commercial setting or establishment, and does not give you any ownership rights over Lords of the Fallen. See, you do not own your game. And it says so right there. Which is fine because I didn't pay for this game, so, you know, it's okay. Minimum requirements. Lord of the Fallen has minimum requirements depending on your chosen by system. Okay, fair enough. This part is reasonable, the IP part. Strongly asks you to read the rules below, since failure to follow them may be considered a material breach. Personal enjoyment. You are authorized for personal enjoyment. The exception is that any income you make through advertisement when publishing Let's Plays and similar content on... isn't that interesting? The exception to this is any income you make through advertisements when publishing Let's Plays. That is interesting. So they get... Does that mean they get a portion of your profits? If there's a lawyer out there, feel free to comment on this. Because that's interesting. I do not, and again, I don't know because I am not a lawyer, but again, this goes back to the fact that you don't own the game that you have played for, or paid for rather. So if I am playing a game and people watch me play that game, should I not make money for that? Because I am the one that is doing it. If I purchase a car, I don't know if that's a good analogy, but if I purchase a car and then charge people to give them rides in it, um, do I have to pay a fee to the car company? I don't know. Technical misuse. Translate, reverse engineer. See, like this kind of stuff, this is reasonable, the technical misuse. Hacking and cheating, yes. Data mining, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Does apply to you if you are a resident of the EU. Okay, well, I'm not a resident of the EU. I'm a resident of Singapore, but that's only temporary. So what does that mean if I leave Singapore? I don't know. Residents of California, if you reside in the state of California, you are entitled to the following specific consumer rights. See, it's really unfortunate that the US government is so stupid, and it's also kind of one of the reasons why I'm glad I don't live there anymore. But, yeah. So wait, can you call it a unit? If you reside in the state of California, you are entitled to the following specific consumer rights information. You may contact complaint assistance or compliant. A general release does not extend the claims which the creditor does not know or expect. Okay. All right. You're so bored by this, I imagine. I am going to play the game. I've spent 12 minutes doing this. Dispute resolution. Games. Okay, how to start arbitration. So it does tell you if you want to dispute something, so that's okay. Amendments to this agreement. Interesting. I wonder how many other companies, I mean, since I'm not a professional streamer, YouTuber or whatever, I wonder how many other companies try to take a piece of your work. I don't know.
After eons of tyranny, the demon god Adir was finally overthrown by humanity. Though fear of his terrible power endured.
Proudly presents.
And so was formed the hallowed sentinels. Our duty being to stand vigil for signs of his return. Even exile to another realm could not silence the fallen god forever. And in time, Adir's malignant influence pervaded the world once more. In his hunger for vengeance, Adir orchestrated the return of his demonic army. Light was swallowed by shadow, and with it, hope. A new, grim champion arises, the Dark Crusader. And perhaps
I guess
it
that's
will
me.
indeed come to pass that only they who shun the light in order to fight the darkness possess the power to defy a god.
At least until a sequel comes. Is this character supposed to be me, I wonder? Alright. Film grain. I hate film grain. Only if I'm shooting pictures, but I think film grain is kind of dumb. Maybe we'll take this down a little bit so that it's easy to hear my sexy voice. Do the same. I mean, I'm playing with headphones on, so I guess I'll just leave that where it is. Oh, this is so nice that invert controller is the first one, and I appreciate that. I don't like this music. But to be fair, I don't like this music in any of the Souls-like games. I know a lot of people really like the music in Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Actually, I like Elden Ring's environmental music, but like the boss fight music is just so bombastic and annoying. And again, I think I'm in the minority there. Every 60 seconds for an autosave? Seems like a lot. Well, I'll leave it at that for now. Okay. I don't want to do cross-play. I don't even know what a crimson... Oh, and invade your world. Maybe later. I like fighting other players from time to time, as long as they're not jerks. Which, sadly, is most of them, but... Allow crimson rituals in Iron Man, whether or not you allow other players to perform... Well, I don't know what that is. There's a stance. Use item square. Okay, good. Alright. Normal controls. And it allows you to rebind. Crimson Desert. Give us this. Please. But again, so this is nice because it's pretty simple. Okay. What is 3D photos? Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. flavored texts posing as something deeper. Very video gamey. This is why I don't consider video games art. Sometimes gamers think that because I don't think of video games as art that I'm not a real player or blah blah blah. And that's fine. But I've been playing video games a long time and I've beaten a lot of hard video games.
Boris, forgive me. Let's steer this weapon of deliverance to a worthier servant than I.
What is it about the American accent that just sounds lame in this kind of setting? Why is it always British English? AKA what we would mostly consider to be called received pronunciation.
The metal for this crusader. You failed.
So received pronunciation is often referred to as the Queen's English, or I guess now it would be the King's English, since Charles is in charge. Not Scott Baio, but somebody out there gets that reference. Okay. I gotta be a waifu, man. There's no difference. Bulky, not bulky. Stalwart knight. A hardened champion from the land of Udugudugudugudugudu. Partisan. I wish we could, like, play around with the moveset before choosing. Morinstead Infantry. Somebody looks like they played Bloodborne. I always have fun playing like a dual wielder, but they just seem so weak. So if I do get into this game, it wouldn't be a first playthrough, I don't think. I'm guessing this is the Faith build. I do like pyromancers. I like fighting. I don't like to depend on magic too much. And then this is your naked class, I guess. I actually like this class's armor the best. As we all know, fashion is what it's about. if you're a boy, you didn't have dolls to dress up as a kid. Not that I wanted to play with dolls, but it's funny like how we get interested in playing dress up. I don't want to just do the stand. None of these classes seem interesting to me, if I'm being honest. This is just Dark Souls. Well, I guess I'll be a cultist. There's no difference. Am I a male or am I a female? Okay, let me check condemned. I have no idea. Okay, let's go back up here. Okay, this is female. Okay. Because I gotta play as a chick, man. What? Wow, that's an ugly looking character. Well, I see we've got the Dark Souls character creator where this is a really ugly character. Like, surprisingly ugly. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but... my beloved purple or pink. Okay. Fine tune. Face texture. These all look the same to me. Her lips are ugly. Just leave the nose, ears, mouth. Can I have a prettier mouth at least? Here's what I'm guessing. I'm not even gonna see this girl's face. Yeah, we'll keep it there. Okay, next. Just keep it in the middle. No tattoos. I don't need tattoos. Oh, it has difficulty settings. Well, that's something. That blue one is. A glutton for punishment. I'm just gonna go with the legacy. What is this? Oh, okay. Iron Man. This seems kind of silly. Oh, okay, so certain scripted movements. Okay. Pre-upgraded loot. Nah. Randomized loot. I thought that said sodomized enemies. Are these just the things? Oh, how many can I choose? Oh, I can only choose 2. Okay, okay, appear in random. That's kind of a cool feature. So you could, oh, I don't want that. Yeah, sure, why not? How many of these things do I choose? I don't even know what this means. No vestige has withered away, leaving you all possible places of respite. I don't know what that means. Some vestiges have withered away, leaving you with... Oh, okay, it's like bonfires. Okay, that's fine. And I guess this is like the super hard mode. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, let's just... Oops. I'm going to do that. Alright. I'm going to go visit the little boy's room first. Almost back. Alright, we are back. So, in between reading EULAs, making an ugly character, taking a wee-wee, and grabbing another peach zero soda, we are at 34 minutes. I don't know how long I'm going to play this game tonight, honestly. You know, you wake up at 4 a.m., you go to bed early. Alright, I gotta change my name. What if I just named it character name? I am going to name myself character name. Hey, why is that not valid? What if I just name myself character? Okay, I can be character, but I don't like that. I want it to be character name. Let's go with the standard. We are Floopy. That's right. Alright, Floopy. Let's do this. I got a trophy for that? Trophies are so stupid.
Lo, the latest receiver of his grace. Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly. And so does Aureus' wisdom guide my hand in the bestowment of this subsequent boon.
Boom.
Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders. Prove yourself worthy of this gift. Seek me in the bowels of the bridge.
Bowels?
Our work is of the greatest import.
You just touch a thumbstick and it immediately says skip. Might have to darken this a bit. This seems very light. Two-year anniversary. In light we walk. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to move. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Very speedy. Okay, I'm looking around. Moves really fast. See, that one disappeared before I could see what it was. Oh, what did I just do? I guess I healed myself. This is where I came from, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't really like the adaptive trigger for the heavy one, so I'll probably have to change that. This is really fast movement, but to be fair, coming from Crimson Desert, where everything moves at a snail's pace. Hold on. Wow, that's really fast. You're like Speedy Gonzales. I can appreciate that. Lock onto target. wanted this. I wanted... Did my health just go up a little bit after I... Okay, my jump isn't super heavy. Okay. Okay, looks like there's something over there. Sprint, I've already done that. I guess you're not meant to go over there yet. Throwing hand? It's even called a catalyst. What is this? Oh, I can change the color of my armor. Well, that's neat. Man, this is some Dark Souls is what this is. This is almost shamelessly Dark Souls. But I guess if it does it well, you know, so be it. Can't really get the... I don't particularly like this weapon, but... Navigate slots. Well, I don't know what to equip here. What is this L? That's really R1, R2 for the Orb of Fire. Do I need to select it? Oh, I have to hold it down. Okay. Alright. I can... Oh. Okay. What's that sound? This looks like it's a door to a boss. I hate this kind of stuff. Like, don't give me a jump that's barely works. Is there something I'm supposed to do here? Oh, what is this? Okay. Keep hearing this weird sound. Alright, let's go in here. This... Is this what I'm supposed to do? I don't quite understand what I'm supposed to do, but... Oh, I guess I go down here. Is this casting spells thing ever going to go off screen? Okay. Okay, at least you can roll through boxes. Oh wait, this is where I came from before. Okay. Alright, we're back up here. Alright. Did that just take health off? Why am I only at half health? Okay, so I went through here. Maybe I need to go back down the other way? I don't know. That's the one I did before. I don't know, maybe I do this one. Okay. Yeah. That's... okay, that's interesting. Alright, I don't get what I'm supposed to do. Do I go back? Can I jump when I'm using this thing? Doesn't seem that way. Man, I really got to get a controller, a new controller now. I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to do. stop moving. I mean, I know it's gotta be something to do with this thing, but okay, it sounded like it was making some sort of a noise. Somebody is going to watch this someday and be like, man, this guy cannot figure this out. And they're yelling at the screen because they know what to do. And then there's stupid me that has no idea what to do. Can I run and jump? No, of course not. What the hell, man? I don't know what to do. Was I supposed to plant a seed somewhere? X? Like, I don't know what X does. Oh. Okay. That's really confusing. Cryptic games. Can I do a plunging attack? And I guess that's what that was. I don't really understand what I'm doing here. That's, I think, kind of the confusing part. Pushing buttons. Didn't I just come from here though? Oh, I guess it grows back. Okay. Can I sneak attack? Oh. I haven't tried to parry yet. Figure out what that is later. I'd like to know why I'm doing this. Oops. Oh. Oh. So, yeah, this is, my controller is moving forward on its own because of this stick drift thing that I have. It's really frustrating. I think this weekend I'll go buy a new controller. Oops. Oh, look at that. Not even moving the thumbstick at all. This has gotten bad. It's just getting worse by the day. So, yeah, not moving my controller. Thumbstick. I'm just pushing up on it now. See, now it seems to be okay. I want to try... Ooh. I wanted to try parrying. What is that blue eyeball thing? I don't know what that is. In the top right corner. Does that mean something? I'm also not sure how to refill my health. Is radiance my health? Okay. So that is my health. Kind of sick of this level. Okay. This must be hmm? God, this is like Dark Souls 3 now. All right. Oh, there's a loading screen for that? How did I... What's my level? I don't know. Hold on. So I'm level 10. Maybe I rested. Okay, that's what I did. I rested. Okay. So I'm guessing I probably want to raise my Inferno. All right. Man, this stick drift. Not even pushing anything. Okay. I'm gonna go back, because this is getting irritating to play with my thumbstick. I mean, it's Wednesday here. I don't think I'll be playing video games tomorrow because I'm going to be at work late. So, okay, so now I've got a journal. That's good. Okay. Oh, wait a second. How do I... How do I change the color? Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Okay, there's quit. Okay. All right. I'm there. Let's get rid of that music. First impressions so far. Okay. It's Dark Souls. Um, the question is, does it have enough of its own identity? Does it have the identity for me to keep playing? And I don't know the answer to that yet. The movement feels good. It's a bit obtuse at times, with me not being able to figure out some things, but that could be me, because, as I have said many times in various videos, I am an idiot. I am an educated idiot. So I don't know. I'll definitely jump back in and fool around a little bit. We'll see what happens. I mean, the first day I played Crimson Desert, I played for 3 hours. I have not felt especially inspired to play this for 3 hours yet, but I am also, this is a weekday, and I've got a busy day ahead tomorrow, versus Crimson Desert, which I think I played on a Friday. So we'll see. But anyway, that's all I have for now. I'm going to retire for the evening. Hope you have a great day or night, wherever you are, and of course, whenever you are. Take care, everybody.